Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Annecy Fable and it's been a really long time since I did any YouTube stuff. In fact, it was a really long time since I recorded this video. This video is actually finished, voiceover and everything, but I'm trying something new for my voiceover, so I haven't posted it. So here I am today again, now redoing the voiceover, this time on my phone, because the mic I use just has terrible quality, and I'm kind of just tired of sounding not like me in my videos. But yeah, anyway, I was going through a very extreme art block, and I still kind of am. I'm finally feeling called to draw in what feels like it's been months, and it sucks because I'm almost done this sketchbook and I was really proud of it. And when I go through art block, my hand decides that it doesn't want to know how to draw anymore. But regardless of that, I am extremely proud of how this picture came out. I tend to overdo it when I'm filming videos, and I feel like I should have just left it as a sketch, which was the intention, because if you look at it now, I honestly feel like it looks really good just how it is and just in the sketch. But I add like color and a background and words, and I kind of do what I do, and I think it looks really cool. It has its charm in both ways, but I have to learn the art of minimalism. But either way, I'm so sorry for my big disappearance. I'm mostly sorry to myself because in a moment of stress, I'm not doing the things that I love, and I'm not chasing my passions and doing what is important to me. But man, oh man, life is really interesting, and being a aspiring content creator gets kind of, things get weird when life is interesting, because I don't want to, force people on the viewers on YouTube to, be my therapist and listen to all my problems, but it's very hard to show up and be happy and bubbly and exciting when you're kind of just going through the motions. So I've been feeling really good recently and taking care of myself and just kind of getting back on my feet. So here I am again re-recording this audio or this voiceover, and hopefully I actually like it this time. When I recorded the voiceover the first time, I still wasn't in the best place, but yeah, even now I feel like I'm saying too much. I feel like I'm alluding too much of the hardships and that I shouldn't do that, and I don't know, it's very weird to have a presence online, even if it's a small one like mine. Anyway, I really like the drawing was kind of vent art, kind of just like me drawing what I like to draw. I got inspired by things like House of the Dragon, and I'm currently watching, or I kind of fell off a little bit, but I'm currently watching Jobless Reincarnation. Don't come for me, just don't come for me. I will maybe make a video, because I like anime, talking about anime, about how I feel about Jobless Reincarnation while drawing my favorite character, which is Sylphie. If you watch Jobless Reincarnation, you know it's weird, but I decided to push through because I love a good fantasy adventure and fairies and elves and pointed ears and magic and all of that good stuff. So I decided to push through, and I'm happy I did, because outside of the weird moments, which you know what they are, if you watch it, it's actually a good anime with good action. And yeah, although the moments with Eris were a little nerve-wracking because she's really annoying, and in the sub and dub, the Rudius's inner voice is very just like ill and annoying to hear, and Eris's voice is kind of annoying in both the sub and dub. So I just stuck with the dub because I watch it before bed, and if you watch like anime in bed, sometimes it's hard to get into a good position to read the subtitles, but I'm almost done, and I need another anime to watch. Right now, I'm currently binging Pretty Little Liars. Not an anime, it's a show. I'm currently rewatching that because I watched it a long, long time ago. But I need a new anime. Anime sparks a sense of adventure into my life and really just like re-inspires and invigorates me. And I try to go through life with the thought or the notion it's gonna sound so cheesy that like I'm an anime character and every little thing serves a greater purpose, because that makes me feel inspired to keep going on. That sounds so like dark, but anyway, I don't mean it like that. Look at the picture. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. You have this adventure elf girl. She's holding a sword. She has on a scarf and like some gloves and some basic attire because I'm very, very bad at drawing clothes. It will be a study that I definitely pick up in the new sketchbook I'm picking up, which is going to be a little small one. I'm so excited for it, even though I haven't drawn in a really, really long time. Yeah, but I'm excited for the sketchbook tour. I'm wondering if I should do it in 2 parts, kind of like show the beginning. No, I'll do just one because I'm kind of still going in and filling in things, and I'm like, dang. As soon as I was nearly done the sketchbook, the art block had to hit and the life stuff had to hit. And yeah, so that's that. But I also have another video filmed that I have to check out because I decided to do something that was a little bit more simple. And after this one, I decided to do something that was simple, just do like what I usually go to when I'm struggling and draw some portraits. And I really like how it came out, but I fear that I wasn't like the drawing wasn't in the frame enough. So we will see. We will see. I've been thinking a lot about just my passion projects and my career choice, or I'm gonna be honest, like when I hear career, I'm like, what does that word mean to me? It honestly doesn't mean anything well to me because I don't dream of just like working and just, I don't know. When I think of work, I think of fixing up my house, working in the garden, tending to my plants and things like that. But I don't really dream of just like doing something for the sake of making money, which is why people go after their passions instead, because, if you're having fun, it will never feel like you're working to a certain degree. But yeah, I've been rethinking where I want money to come from in my life, and I'm thinking, do I want it to come from my art, or does it put too much pressure on myself? Also, side note, I shouldn't have colored her pants. This is what I mean by keep it simple. I like how the drawing turns out in the end, but it had so much, like, there was just something so good about it in the sketch form. It just stood out more, and I kind of should have left it like that. But for YouTube, I oftentimes feel like I'm not doing enough and it's boring. And that's what I mean. I'm like, I have to stop overthinking things and just allow myself to be. I fix it, I do, but I gotta stop thinking that something is not enough, or I'm not enough, or I have to overthink what I'm talking about. Like, even now I'm overthinking this and I'm like, is this too depressing? Am I oversharing too much? Yada, 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 whatever. But if I want to show up authentically as myself, I'm going to need to, I don't know. Anyway, as you can see, I drew the vines, signature vines, and I'm writing on this little brown thing now. I love, love, love doing this and giving a page a bit more character and a bit more story. You can interpret what you want. You can look at this and create your own story out of it based off of the environment, what the brown thing says, and I do add more words later, so super fun. But yeah, while I write this, I'll continue my other thought about career-wise and just allowing myself to not overthinking it and feeling like I need to present a certain way on YouTube and feeling like simple is not enough. I gotta do this full blown out illustration, and that's not the case. I'm pretty sure I could sit down and I could sketch in my sketchbook for an hour and I could post it, no speed ups or nothing, and people will like that because that's the type of stuff that I watch and that I like. I like drawing to long form art videos with very interesting commentation, if that's it, or just like commentary that sounds like authentic and like a conversation with a friend, because when I draw for hours. So yeah, but if you make YouTube videos, you probably know that a long video takes an extremely long time to export. Even if there is little to no editing, it will take forever to export. But anyway, back to the brown thing. It says, "Though I walk alone, I shall not forget you." And then I'm writing up at the top. You can't see it all the way, but it says, "To my fallen comrades." So it kind of comes together and says, "To my fallen comrades, though I walk alone, I shall not forget you." And what I'm doing right now is my favorite addition. I remember being in middle school art class and being taught to draw clouds in this way. I messed up the first one because I kind of forgot, but it has been my go-to way to draw clouds ever since. These just like really thin clouds, and I absolutely love it, and I will be adding those on more drawings. But yeah, just a little bit of yellow and pink for the clouds, setting the ambiance, something to kind of match with like the orange of the character. And we're not even done here, we're almost done here, but we had this white space and it took me a while to figure out what to do with it. Before, I just took these highlighters, don't know the brand, it rubbed off, my friend gifted them to me, and it's just started making some blades of grass to fill it in. And that's kind of one of the things that I like about YouTube, or that I love about posting on YouTube, is that I now get a little bit more creative in the way that I fill up space, because I am thinking and pushing myself to do more and to come out of my comfort zone. So even though I feel like the drawing had so much charm as just a sketch, I wouldn't have just like taken the steps to draw the clouds or even do the blades of grass. And it was a super simple strategy to do them, but I tend to cage myself in, because if it looks bad, I might get a little bit frustrated. Or, you know, if you draw and you kind of only draw one thing, me, it's people, it's really hard to incorporate other things. So that's what I like about drawing on YouTube, is that it does push me to get out there and try something a little new so I could be interesting enough. But I gotta find that balance, because I don't want to stop myself from posting because I don't feel like something is good enough if it's not complex enough. Uh, but yeah, you just gotta find a balance in all things in life. Anyway, here is the drawing. I am actually really happy with how it came out, and I think it looks absolutely beautiful. In my little sketchbook, I love warriors, swords, staffs, bows, cool back in the day weaponry, and take that and mix it with like a fantasy adventure and chef's kiss. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you on the next one.